Hi folks, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Don Ohman. I live in a little town southeastern Washington called Burbank, Washington. This is a song I recorded called the Atomic Bomb Song, or the Pale Horse Song. And this is a oil painting that I donated to the National Atomic Museum down Albuquerque, New Mexico. And while you are viewing this oil painting, you push a button and this is what comes on.
You are now viewing. I would like to tell you a little bit about this oil, this depressing piece of work. As a boy growing up in the 50s and 60s, like many boys and girls throughout the United States, a deep fear was implanted in our small brains at a very early age. That fear was that our days could be snuffed out at any time due to a nuclear bomb or a nuclear war. As a child in elementary school, we would not only have fire drills, but we also had bomb drills that sent all students to hide underneath their desks. We all grew up this way. In the early 60s, families could borrow money from the banks to build bomb shelters. And a lot of people did just that. Personally, I think the everyday threat of nuclear war was one of the biggest factors that made my generation, the baby boomer generation, one of the wildest generations yet. When the white nuclear train started to haul bombs, this uprooted our deepest fears. It represented a fear that now we could all point our fingers at. A fear of life on this planet as we know it being snuffed out. This train meant death to our planet Earth. Predicted in Revelations in the Bible, it talks of a horse. It talks of a pale horse. This pale horse is the horse of death. What I try to depict in this oil is the horse of death, pulling the train of death, reaping souls with a sigh as the train traveled down the track. Not a pretty picture. Through the grace of God, our Creator, the white nuclear train no longer runs. However, the threat of the horse has been promised in one form or another. Thank you for no water flowing from the mountains. The smell of incredibly clean air. As the grizzly bear awakens from his winter sleep, scratches some of his long matted hair. Down below in the canyon are humans. How they sit and stare, watching what they may call television. Tom Brokaw's on the air. Back up in the mountain, the eagle soars high and then higher. He dives swiftly down to the ground, grabbing an unsuspected rodent. As he looks down the town, Brokaw now has an update for all the world to hear. But the eagle's not listening, neither is the grizzly bear. A nuclear war has destroyed the city of L.A. Negotiations have been broken down and nothing left to say. Back on the mountain, the trout and the deer and the morning meadowlark, they continue doing what they've done for years. But the sheltered humans are now weakened with panic. Their eyes are filled with tears. One of the horsemen that's been written about in the Bible excitingly awaits the gate. Looks like his mission is to
danger. And the eagle flies high, lets out a cry, as if they realize he's not alone in the skies. In the towns of old, there's silence, as Mr. Brokaw's image disappears off the screens. His final word is, God help us, echoed in the human's ears. Into biblical times, this is the pale horse. It's the pale horse and rider they symbolize what is about to happen to our mankind. Mankind destroyed her. God who gave her birth. Tidal waves, winds, quakes, volcanoes, millions of years go to dust.